Let's look at how to embed a Google document into our blog. So this is the one I did on Japanese incarceration. I think the first thing we want to do is we want to go back and we want to check the sharing settings. Okay, so I'm going to go up here to share, and at this point it says anyone with a link can view versus anyone with a link can edit. I think it's best if you're going to post it on the blog to have anyone can view, because what that will mean is that somebody could come to our website, they could take a look at it, they could see what we've done, but they couldn't actually go in and change your document. Now on the other hand, we've already given our classmates, because we're in a shared folder, they can edit it. So we've really got kind of two levels of permission. And again, I think we want to make sure that our sharing setting is just that people can view. Okay? Done. All right. Now we need to get an embed code, and that's actually done over here. We go to File, and it doesn't use the word embed. It says Publish to the web. So it'll take you a minute to find that. So we're going to click on Publish to the web, and we'll see this is a link, so we could just insert a hyperlink, but we actually want to embed. So we're going to click on Embed, and that gives us this entire embed code, and I'm going to do a Command or Control copy and copy that onto my clipboard. Okay, now I'm over here in our site. I'm going to go to HTML snippets. I'm going to add a new one. And I'm going to put, let me back up for a second here. Notice that while it defaults to just my snippets, these are everybody's snippets. And it really helps from an organizational point of view for me later on to have a first name, or I mean a last name, and then what it is, like Schiller Haiku or Pettit My Map. So we'll go back to mine. I'm kind of logged in as a student here. This is the student me. So I'm going to go add new, and I'm going to go Peter dash JA incarceration, whatever. Okay, now I'm going to paste in the HTML code here with that way. Now here's something that's kind of critical. I don't quite know why the embed function for Google Documents, because it's not like this for Google Forms, but it is for Documents. It doesn't specify a height. So up here is some language: width equals 640 in quotes, height equals 480, and then there's the ending of what's already here, which is this thing here. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to, and you probably ought to type this out somewhere else, so you've got it exactly like this, and I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to start with right here with the two arrows, and I'm going to paste it in like that. So basically what I'm doing is I'm adding the width 640 to the existing ending. This is where the embed code ends. So I'm just inserting this before this point right here. I've got a nice little space in here between the true and the equals width, and then I'm going to go publish like this. And what that does is it specifies a size. If I don't do that, then I get a tiny little embed window that's really too small to see. So now I'm going to go to copy the embed code here like this, put that onto my clipboard with a Control or Command copy. I'm going to go over to a new post like this, and we're going to do JA something or other, and now I'm going to paste in that embed code. Now notice it begins and ends with those brackets, and I'm going to save a draft, and then I'm going to preview it, and when I preview it, you'll see that it actually is big enough to read. Otherwise, if I don't do this, I end up with a very small tiny little window like this. Now the only other thing you may want to do, it depends, since people have already been answering on some of these documents, You may want to go in and clean out some of the answers that your classmates have put in there, so that this comes out as just kind of the original version of what you made. That's kind of your call. I guess it depends on what they've done. If you have any questions, get in touch.